Danny, we spent the first 45 minutes of the show today. You spent some time over the weekend writing about it. In fact, when the Gunther Cunningham sound bites came out from over the weekend, I didn't even text you, but I was digging into that thinking we'd talk about it today, and you went as far to write about it. So let's talk about the impact in 2013. Mike Tomlin, Gunther Cunningham, are going to hit the quarterback. Well, didn't they want to hit the quarterbacks last year? So how much of an impact can this offseason really make for defenses as they prepare for the zone read?
You're going to see a concerted attempt. I believe that we saw it very clearly in the Super Bowl. With Baltimore sending a guy in off the edge, at any point that quarterback stepped out as if he was going to swing out wide. At any point Kaepernick looked like he might run, putting someone right there that he's going to hit him. Now, on the flip side, that kind of takes a defender out of the play.
Yeah.
You're giving up a defender for that one spot. So it'll be interesting to see, but they certainly want to plant that seed. And Mike Tomlin and Gunther Cunningham and the rest of the defensive coaches in the NFL, how are they viewing this? This has been kind of a challenge to them, right? Can you adjust? Can you react? And their feeling is, hey, look, this isn't the first time we've seen this sort of option attack. You just go back and you make a very disciplined approach about how you're going to take it. And when the quarterback's there and he's a runner, you take shots at it.
65 plays a game on average. Is that about right
Yeah.
in the NFL? 65 offensive snaps per game. How much zone read, how much of that concept will we see with the Seahawks? We saw them really turn the page. And Tom Cable, we played some of that sound this morning. The difference at the beginning of the year over the last 8 weeks of the season, where it became, 10% of the snaps? 15% of the snaps? You think that's realistic moving into the year ahead?
It's hard for me to think that it's going to be much more than 10% of what they do. I think they want it as a mixer. I think they want it. Dave Wyman uses that term in the afternoon, Wyman, Mike, and more. I think it's a great way to look at it, to keep them off balance, to keep the defense from being able to key in on Marshawn Lynch. Because what is really the threat with the zone read? It is that fact that you're going to get out wide with the quarterback, that you can't just plug the middle believing that's where the running back's going to come through. That element of it, I think that you're going to see, but I don't see it becoming more than like 10%.
Yeah, it's taking that extra defender, making you account for that extra defender. What did it do for San Francisco in the Super Bowl? Well, it opened up a whole lot of passing lanes for Kaepernick. What did it do in the playoffs for the Seahawks in Atlanta? Opened up a whole lot of passing lanes. I don't think it will ever go away. You don't ever want that threat to go away, and it's why being an offense that's well-versed and multiple is one that's very difficult to defend.